Good day everyone, we are Group 1. Today we explore the amazing circulatory system. We will present about the circulatory system, its function, organs, and physiology, a common disease and a treatment to maintain a healthy circulatory system. So first things first, what is circulatory system, Leo?
What is circulatory system? Circulatory system is also called cardiovascular system, that the body's transport system is made up by heart, blood, and blood vessels that work together to deliver oxygen and nutrients to cells to remove waste like carbon dioxide.
The main function of the circulatory system is to deliver oxygen and nutrients to every cell in the body, remove waste, and regulate temperatures, balance pH, and transport hormones and immune cells.
So how does this work?
Your heart pumps blood through the far region and creates network of arteries and veins. Your blood delivers oxygen and nutrients to your body's muscles, tissues, and organs. This network also removes waste and takes it to the organ that can get rid of it. People often refer to the circulatory system as the cardiovascular system. Without it, oxygen and nutrients wouldn't reach our cells, and waste products would accumulate, making survival impossible.
Now, let's look at the main organs of circulatory system. The main parts are heart, blood vessel, blood, lymphatic system. And for the heart, they are right side and left side, while the blood vessels have arteries, veins, and capillaries. While blood has plasma, red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Lastly, lymphatic system has lymph vessel, spleen, and bone marrow. Blood vessel. Blood vessels are a network of hollow tubes that transport blood throughout the body. They include arteries, veins, and capillaries, each with a unique structure and function. Arteries. Vascular and elastic vessels that carry blood away from the heart, usually oxygen-rich to organs and tissues. While veins, vessels that carry blood back to the heart, typically oxygen-poor. Lastly, capillaries. Tiny, thin-walled vessels that connect arteries and veins.
Blood. Blood is a fluid connective tissue that transports oxygen, nutrients, and hormones and waste products throughout the body and also helps regulate temperature, pH, and immune responses. Plasma, the liquid part of blood, mostly water, around 90% contains nutrients, hormones, and waste products. Red blood cells, cells that transport oxygen from the lungs to body tissues and carry carbon dioxide back to the lungs. White blood cells, cells of the immune system that fight infections and foreign invaders. Platelets, small cell fragments that play a key role in a blood clotting. Lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is a network of vessels, organs, and tissues that collects excess fluid from the body, transports immune cells, and filters harmful substances from the blood. It works closely with the circulatory system. Lymph vessels, tubes that transport a clear fluid called lymph, which contains immune cells. Spleen, an organ that filters blood, stores immune cells, and removes damaged blood cells. Bone marrow, soft tissue inside bones responsible for producing blood cells.
Blood flows in a continuous loop, ensuring all cells get what you need.
Now, let's explore how each organ works. First is the heart. Right side of the heart pumps blood to the lungs or pulmonary circulation. Physiology. Blood from the body enters the right atrium through the superior and inferior vena cava. When the right atrium contracts, blood flows into the right ventricle. The right ventricle then contracts and pushes the blood through the pulmonary artery to the lungs. Here carbon dioxide is released and oxygen is absorbed. The side of each ensures that oxygen-depleted blood gets recharged for the systematic circulation. Now, the left side of the heart. pumps oxygenated blood to the rest of the body, or the systematic circulation. Physiology of it: oxygen-rich blood enters the left atrium from the pulmonary veins, moves into the left ventricle, and is then forcibly pumped into the aorta, the largest artery which distributes it to all tissues and organs. The left side of the heart maintains a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients to the entire body. Second one is blood vessels. Arteries. Arteries withstand high pressure from the heart pumping action. Their elasticity allows them to expand and recoil, helping maintain consistent blood pressure. The largest artery, the aorta, branches into smaller arteries and arterioles to reach every part of the body. Next, veins. Veins have thinner walls than arteries and contains one-way valves that release the skeletal muscle movement and the pressure difference between veins and the heart. Large veins like the superior and inferior vena cava return blood to the right atrium. Capillaries. Capillaries allow exchange of oxygen, nutrients, and waste products between the blood and tissues. Their thin walls, often 1 cell thick, enable of diffusion, gases, nutrients directly into cells, and removal of carbon dioxide and metabolic waste.
So now, we are going to discuss about the blood. And the blood has 4 types. It has the plasma, red blood cells, white blood cells, and the platelets. So, we are going to explore the plasma. Plasma serves as a transport medium carrying in red and white blood cells, platelets, nutrients, and hormones. And weights. It also helps maintain blood pressure, fluid balance, and pH levels. Next, the red blood cells. The red blood cells contain hemoglobin, a protein that binds oxygen in the lungs and releases it in tissues. They also help remove carbon dioxide, a waste product of metabolism. Red blood cells are essential for energy production and maintaining proper oxygen levels throughout the body. We also have a white blood cells. The white blood cells detect pathogens, engulf them, produce antibodies, and coordinate immune responses. They are critical for protecting the body from bacteria, viruses, and other harmful substances. And the last but not the least, platelets. Platelets gather at the site of blood vessel injury, stick together from a clot to stop bleeding. This prevents excessive blood loss and allows tissue repair. So right now, we are going to discuss the lymphatic system. In the lymphatic system, we have lymph vessels. And the lymph vessels collect excess fluid from tissues or interstitial fluid and return it to the bloodstream. This helps maintaining fluid balance and prevents swelling. We also have spleen. The spleen detects and removes old or abnormal red blood cells and pathogens. It also produces white blood cells and store platelets, supporting both immunity and circulation. And last, bone marrow. Bone marrow generates red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets, ensuring a continuous supply of cells of oxygen transport, immunity, and clotting. Together, these organs form an efficient system that keeps the body alive and functioning.
Together, these organs form an efficient system that keeps the body alive and functioning.
Overall, the circulatory system is a complex and highly coordinated network that ensures the body receives the oxygen, nutrients, and immune defenses it needs to survive. The heart pumps blood, blood vessels transport it, blood delivers essential substances, and the lymphatic system maintains fluid balance and immunity. Understanding both definition and physiology of each component help us appreciate how this system sustains life and keeps the body in homeostasis.
One most common disease associated with this system is heart disease. Heart disease happens when your heart or blood vessels are damaged, often from fatty buildup, high blood pressure, or an unhealthy lifestyle. You can get it from eating too much unhealthy food, not exercising, smoking, or having too much stress. It makes your heart work harder, leading to chest pain, shortness of breath, or even heart attack if not treated.
Are medical procedures to alleviate or cure the disease. Treatment for heart and circulatory system diseases often involves a combination of lifestyle changes, medications, and medical procedures. Medications help control blood pressure, cholesterol, heart rhythm, and prevent clots, reducing strain on the heart.
Procedures such as angioplasty, stent placement, or bypass surgery restore proper blood flow, while devices like pacemaker correct irregular heartbeats. In severe cases, a heart transplant may be necessary. Early treatment is essential to lower the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Our circulatory system plays a critical role in keeping you alive by providing a continuous supply of oxygen and nutrients. You have the power to keep your heart and blood vessels strong.
To summarize, the circulatory system is the body's lifeline. It transports oxygen, nutrients, and hormones, remove waste, and protect us from disease. Taking care of your circulatory system through a healthy lifestyle, regular checkups, and awareness of disease like heart attack ensures a long and healthy life. Thank you everyone, and take care of your circulatory system by eating healthy foods, exercising, and staying hydrated. Your heart will thank you.
Sir, tapos na po.